Scotland's world-famous natural beauty has a power all of its own: wind power. Hadyard Hill, developed and built by the Scottish and Southern Energy Group, capitalises on the power of the wind in style. 52 70-metre-high turbines offer an installed capacity of 120 megawatts. But no less impressive has been how the Community Benefit Fund from the wind farm has been used to improve energy efficiency in the local area.
The Energy Agency was an initiative that we set up 10 years ago now with the help of European funding. It was as a result of our efforts to try and improve the energy efficiency and reduce carbon emissions in the domestic housing sector within South Ayrshire.
The project started in December 2006 with thermal images to show householders where the major heat losses were in their household. We then used that to persuade them to sign up for the free insulation measures on offer.
We had a choice to make in terms of how to use the Community Benefit Fund, and it made perfect sense to us to use it for energy efficiency measures in the area. We were already using the wind farm to produce green energy at Hadyard Hill, so to complement that on the demand side of the equation with using the Community Benefit Fund for green measures made perfect sense to us.
Keith and Beryl Dawdry were early adopters of the Energy Agency scheme. Idyllically located in a small valley below the Hadyard Hill turbines, their former schoolhouse was nevertheless a classic hard-to-heat property.
The rooms that we're in were old classrooms, and no insulation whatsoever in here. A Victorian building, 150 years old. And so here we thought essentially to have loft insulation in the roof space here. We became aware of the fact that there was an energy-saving fund which Scottish and Southern were enabling 3 community council areas affected by the wind farms would be able to receive. We had all the loft insulation done in the studios and the ancillary rooms in here, and also in the house we had that beefed up as well to modern-day standards. And almost from the outset, you noticed the difference. You would walk in and the residual heat, for instance from the kilns or just from the heating from the day before, was still evident, where before it had just disappeared.
Across the valley in Bar, Mr and Mrs Peter Torbett explain how they were able to take advantage of the Energy Agency's management of the Energy Fund and transform their home too.
About 2 years ago, we had the opportunity to put in solar panel heating, and because there was a grant towards it, we decided to investigate the matter, and so therefore we did. Since we put in a solar panel, we're going to save energy in heating the water, especially during the summer months, but even already we have enough hot water to do us for the whole day. We think we've saved about £200 over the last year. The Energy Agency were the people who instigated the whole thing. They were the people who wrote the original letter, and it was they who offered the first grant.
The real benefits of this type of project is that it's directed at everybody in the community, so everyone benefits. If you have projects directed either at the fuel poor or particularly rich private homeowners, then you don't tend to get everybody benefiting. And to have a real community project, everyone has to see a benefit for themselves. And that, I think, has been one of the major successes of this type of project.
Over 60% of the homes that the Energy Agency surveyed have had insulation measures installed. These children at Bar Primary School aren't just getting more comfortable homes, they're also benefiting from the Energy Agency's management of the Energy Fund. In the school playground, a game developed by the agency is underway.
It's a game on electricity and how to save it. 1, 2, 3, 4. She gives you a question, then you have to answer it, and if you get it right, you get some money, and if you get it wrong, you don't get anything.
The game teaches the next generation of Ayrshire Lowlanders how to be energy efficient and how best to manage the planet's resources. They take winning very seriously, but they're also learning valuable lessons. And the message is clearly sinking in.
Without the lessons on this, the future would be bleak for people, and people would have to pay millions to sort out the damage that they've done just now.
And having demonstrated these successes with the Hadyard Hill Energy Fund project, the Energy Agency believe they've created a model that can be replicated across Scotland and beyond.
There are now several projects that are following the template which has been shown to work in this area. Girvan is a particular local example where there is a larger population base, a lot more houses, and the uptake is extremely good in that area. We see this as a major way to promote sustainability and have an impact across Ayrshire, Scotland and the rest of the UK.
We have a target of eliminating fuel poverty by the year 2016, and the Energy Agency will be major players in ensuring that we reach that target.